That's Big Joe Turner, and he's here, and we're going to talk to Joe in about another 2 minutes. This is Jim Pewter on KMET. It's Sunday night, and I just got back from Denver, Colorado. I spent a weekend there hanging out with a group called Cedar Creek, and we had a good time. Just got in, and Big Joe arrived, so it's going to be, a lot of fun. Big Joe will rap about songs like TV Mama, Feeling Happy, Love Roller Coaster, Morning, Noon, and Night, Honey Hush, and things like that. We'll be here till midnight, and another reminder, the show is in stereo, but some of the records that you're listening to are monaural. They're the original 45, so like the red light on your radio kind of goes on and off. So kind of bear with us. You ready to rock? Let's flip, flop, and fly.
Now when I get the blues, I get me a rocking chair. When I get the blues, I get me a rocking chair. Well, the blues overtake me, gonna rock right away from here. Now when I get lonesome, I jump on the telephone. When I get lonesome, I jump on the telephone. I call my baby, tell I'm on my way back home. Now flip, flop, and fly. I don't care if I die. Now flip, flop, and fly. I don't care if I die. Don't ever leave me, don't ever say goodbye. Give me one more kiss, hold it a long, long time. Give me one more kiss, hold it a long, long time. Now love me, baby, to the feeling hits my head like wine. Here comes my baby, flashing a new gold tooth. Here comes my baby, flashing a new gold tooth. Well, she's so small she can mumble in a payphone booth. Now flip, flop, and fly. I don't care if I die. Now flip, flop, and fly. I don't care if I die. Now don't ever leave me, don't ever say goodbye. Mississippi bullfrog sitting on a hollow stump. I'm like a Mississippi bullfrog sitting on a hollow stump. I got so many women I don't know which way to jump. Now flip, flop, and fly. I don't care if I die. Now flip, flop, and fly. I don't care if I die. Now don't ever leave me, don't ever say goodbye. Oh my.
Like a Mississippi bullfrog, ready to jump. I'm Jim Pewter, and here's Big Joe Turner. Welcome, Joe.
Hello there. How's everybody out there tonight? Hope everybody's ready for the jumping sound. We're going to put them on down. Everything is groovy. You all agree.
Yeah, we're going to flip, flop, and fly. Takes you back, doesn't it, Joe?
Yeah, bring me back a long time away there.
Yeah?
Well, we got something new going on with the boys and the cats now. They got everybody jumping out, swinging the different sounds. We'll be putting it down from way back.
Yeah, you know, you were at the Palladium a few weeks ago, and the young people, they're like 18 to 21. They were right up and at 'em. You came out and started doing things like Honey Hush, and this next one, Shake, Rattle, and Roll. And they said, there's Big Joe. He's the man who was doing it many years ago. Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic, you know. So we see 3 generations go by. And the young kids pick up on the sound, so just imagine they're doing that a long time ago.
Yeah.
And finally caught on. Let's make the 3rd time around. Huh?
Joe, where's your hometown?
Oh, back in Kansas City, Missouri.
Uh-huh.
Come up with Count Basie, Joe Jones, a bunch of the cats back there that made history in the music business.
Yeah, that goes back like mid-40s, wasn't it?
Yeah, in the 30s.
Uh-huh, yeah. And then when did you organize like your own group?
Well, we started out in New York City. We went up there with Pete Johnson, Albert Hammond, and Meat Lux Lewis. We started the boogie woogie craze.
Ah.
Back in the old days, everybody went boogie woogie crazy. We had 2 baby grand pianos and one of them old time players with like it was rolls. You play on the roll. Of course, they had a mandolin attachment on there. That'd give us a different sound, you know. So we just played all the fine boogie woogie songs, things on this mandolin deal. Made it sound real different.
Yeah. Joe, one of the big records in rock and roll and rhythm and blues was Shake, Rattle, and Roll, which you did originally. A fellow by the name of Calhoun wrote it. And Bill Haley, of course, covered you and had a big pop record with it. And how did the tune come about? How did you get the material, and where was it cut? Let's give me some information on that.
Well, we was in the studio making some sounds. I think we was doing one time. I think we was doing "Change of Love" and "Let the Midnight Spit to Shine a Light on Me." And my friend, he had brought several numbers. We never paid too much attention to him because he was getting them to some more kids in the studio. But that day he came up, so he said they had a number, Shake, Rattle, and Roll, so I would take a chance and listen to it. So we went back in the back while the kids was getting the music together, and he played it on the piano to me and sung the song. So I said, well, what do you want to do with this? He said, well, you can have it, Joe, if you want to do it. I said, well, I don't know if I could do it right off hand. He said, well, when you get through doing your next number, we'll come back, we'll do a little more. So after I got through doing my session, so the fellows enjoyed the running the studio. Said, well, that's a good number. Would you like to do that? I said, well, we'll try it. So we put it together right there in the studio. It took us about an hour and a half to put it together.
Hour and a half. Bill Haley put it out, a few months after you then?
Yeah, about 6-7 months. We was on a hit parade there for about 6-7 months there. And then the whole world started doing Shake, Rattle, and Roll.
Yeah. Let's do it again. Big Joe, I'm going to put on Shake, Rattle, and Roll, then we'll hear Chains of Love, and then we'll go into Morning, Noon, and Night. We'll do 3 in a row. Want to relive the whole thing again?
Right on.
Okay.
Get out of that bed, wash your face and hands. Get out of that bed, wash your face and hands. Well, you get in that kitchen, makes a noise with the pots and pans. Well, you wear those dresses, the sun comes shining through. Well, you wear those dresses, the sun comes shining through. I can't believe my eyes, all of this belongs to you. I believe you was all you devil in now. I believe you was all you devil in now. Well, all I work is passing my money Chains of love has tied my heart to you. Chains of love that made me feel so blue. Well, now I'm your prisoner. Tell me what you gonna do. Are you gonna leave me? Are you gonna make me cry? Are you gonna love me? Are you gonna make me cry? These chains of blues gonna haunt me until the day I die. Well, if you're gonna leave me, please won't you set me free? Well, if you're gonna leave me, please won't you set me free? I can't stay here with these chains less than you stay on here with me. Well, 3 o'clock in the morning, baby, and the moon is shining bright. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. The moon is shining bright. I'm just sitting here wondering, where can you be tonight? Picking up chips, long game of moo cow, swinging her hips. I get lonesome every day, 'cause my baby walks that way, morning, noon, and night. Morning, noon, and night. Love you, birdie, baby, morning, noon, and night. Monday watches on the line, I see yours right next to mine. I would enjoy myself the most if I ever got that close. Morning, noon, and night. Morning, noon, and night. Love you, birdie, baby. Morning, noon, and night. Pile the dishes in the kitchen sink. Sit down, baby, let's have a little drink. I will hold you on my knee, but ain't no sense to you killing me. Morning, noon, and night. Morning, noon, and night. Love you, pretty baby. Morning, noon, and night. Bring me back some stew and meat. I would go when I morning, noon, and night. Love you, pretty baby, morning, noon, and night.
I love that line about how you stay so high and live so low. It's morning, noon, and night. Then we heard Chains of Love, Big Joe Turner, which goes way back to around 51. Right, Joe?
Right on.
Yeah, and we were talking about the writer of, let me check this out, Calhoun was the writer of Morning, Noon, and Night, and he also did the composition Shake, Rattle, and Roll. Where was he from, Joe?
He's out of Kansas City there. He wrote quite a bit of numbers.
Yeah.
He's a very good writer. He's still in business, too, in New York City. I saw him about 3 years ago out back that way.
Uh-huh.
He was checking up his income tax. He was all down there. He was hanging up with the man arguing.
Yeah, you know, Joe was rapping to me in between the records, relating to me about these releases when they came out. There was really no heavy promotion behind them, was there, Joe? In the beginning?
We didn't have too big a promotion there because we just started out with Atlantic Records there. They was on 108th Avenue there and upstairs, and we didn't have too big a studio, and we was cutting all this stuff. Because we had, at that time, we had Billy Eckstein, Ruth Brown. Oh, we had quite a bit of the Platters, the Clovers.
Yeah, Laverne Baker.
Laverne Baker. And we had quite a bit of cats on the labels there.
Yeah, some nice groups came out of Atlantic, and the Cardinals, you know, going way back.
Yeah, there's some good stuff.
Yeah. I remember when your records were released around that time, they would come out sometime in EPs, you know, like 4 songs on one disc, and then they would have pictures like a Ruth Brown, they'd have the Clovers, they'd have you, Laverne Baker, and a lot of them were collector items now, but I heard that Atlantic is going to reissue a lot of the records we're playing tonight.
Yeah, a friend of mine came by and was writing some stuff in a magazine from across the pond there.
Yeah.
He was telling about they were going to release some of the hits that we used to wheel and deal with back in the old days.
We got Honey Hush coming up, but just a reminder, this is Jim Pewter on KMET 94.7 in Los Angeles. It's our weekly show, 10 o'clock to midnight, and special guest is Big Joe Turner. And if you have a crash pad to offer, your home, garage, attic, basement, loft, or whatever, let us know. Send a postcard or call KMET at 937-KMET. Let us know where, when, what you have to offer in the way of a free crash pad, and for how long you can accommodate someone. Keep listening to KMET's daily broadcasts of Crash Pad listings at 8 a.m., 5 p.m., and 10. And give us a call. We got the listings here. Honey Hush. Willie Turner wrote that, and there's been a lot of cover versions on your songs. Shake, Rattle, and Roll, and this one too, Honey Hush. And this moves real well. You know, it holds up today, and it's requested all the time. And there's some groups in England right now, Joe, that are cutting this record, or a couple of them have Honey Hush out now again.
Well, we've been over there I've been in England go back over to Europe about 10 times.
Mm-hmm.
And first I went over with Norman Grant, with Ella Fitzgerald, Dizzy Gillespie, and a bunch of cats, Slim and Slam, and a bunch of cats over there on a tour. I remember my first time, I think, was over there. Because they had sent for me 3-4 times, but I wouldn't go. I didn't like to fly.
You do? Did you still, or?
Oh, well, now I done joined the bird gang, you know.
Yeah, you just kind of lay back. They got the plane so big now, and you can, walk around, and it's like you're in a big living room,
Yeah, it's real nice. Just get on the plane and just go on to sleep there, get your dinner, and have a nice time.
Yeah.
Wake up, you're over in Europe there, you get ready to roll.
Yeah. Is there much difference in like contrasting European audiences with the people over here in the States?
Well, to me, over in Europe, I think the people over there, they dig the blues more than people do over here. I think the people in the States, they kind of take it for granted.
Mm-hmm.
They used to, but I mean, now they've been so they pick up more now. Mm-hmm. But over there in Europe, the cats really dig it.
Yeah, they appreciate like where the roots came from, and
yeah, they find out about all the different cats that sing the blues way before my time, and they reach back and get them, and they have the records too. And it's kind of interesting, to go to these people's houses and they have big studios and things. They have all these records. And we just sit there half of the time. We get through work and we go by their place and we sit down and we listen to all this stuff. Records I ain't never heard of. People I have never met before in my life.
Uh-huh.
They got them,
Yeah.
It's really a kick.
Joe, you be the disc jockey, and I'm going to have you introduce Honey Hush.
Well, this is a fine number there that we wrote down in New Orleans in the studio. We was going to do a couple of other numbers there. We had Ray Charles, Fats Domino, and a few other cats was hanging around the studio. We just all down there bumming around. And we come up with this number. Because my nephew was in the Army back in the old days. He used to tell me about when they used to shoot craps in the Army. The cat used to shoot the dice, not a Honey Hush.
Like a big wheel in a Georgia cotton field. Honey Hush. I did come in this house, stop on that yakety yak. I did come in this house, baby, stop on that yakety yak. Come fix my supper, don't want no talking back. Well, you keep on jabbering, talking about this and that. Well, you keep on jabbering, talking about this and that. I got news for you, baby, you ain't nothing but an alley cat. Turn off the waterworks, baby, they don't move me no more. Turn off the waterworks, baby, that don't move me no more. When I leave this time, I ain't coming back no more. Honey Hush. Baseball bat. Sing it hi-yo, silver. Hi-yo, silver. Say hi-yo, silver. Hi-yo, silver. Say hi-yo, silver. Hi-yo, silver. Say hi-yo, silver. Sing it hi-yo, silver. Children, do you wanna jump? Children, do you wanna jump? Children, do you wanna jump? Children, now we got jumping children. Jump, jump, jump. Oh, jump. don't stop till I get on the 4th of July. Bip bam, thank you ma'am, you really got me reading, I ain't telling no lie. Right on the love roller coaster, I ain't never coming down to earth. I'm gonna stay up high, long as I'm up here with you. No lie, right on the love roller coaster, I ain't never coming down to earth. I'm gonna stay up high, long you're up here with me. Well, I know a lot of things, and I know love is true, but you ain't.
What's her name of this LP do?
The name of that LP that I cut in London, they call that London Howlin' Wolf Session.
Who played with you in the session?
Well, Clapton, Steve Wentwood, and Bill Wyman, and Charlie Watts. Them cats is out of sight, man.
You say this the best LP you made?
The best one I ever made.
The London Howlin' Wolf Session. Now just $3.59 at discount record center stores all over Southern California, where they now have a tremendous sale with all records in stock sold at 40% off. The 798 8-track cartridges and cassettes are $588, the 698s are $488. There's discount record center store in Pasadena, Los Angeles, Hollywood, Fresno Fashion Fair, and one in Studio City at 12199 Ventura Boulevard.
Okay, that's Howlin' Wolf. Cooking a bit, huh? This is Jim Pewter with Big Joe Turner, and this is KMET in Los Angeles, 94.7. Old Howlin' Wolf comes howling in at night, huh, Joe?
Yeah, big man.
Yeah, Howlin' and Jimmy Reed and Muddy Waters, and this next recording, TV Mama. By the way, you just heard Joe Turner doing Love Roller Coaster, which he wrote, and Feeling Happy, and then we kicked off the set with Honey Hush, 54. Getting back to the blues guitarists like Howlin', and this next man, Elmore James, was featured on your session TV Mama, huh?
Yeah, we got together and we had to look around in Chicago there for a while. About 3-4 hours there. We set up all night long. The cats come to my house and so we was going to cut some records. We didn't know what to cut, so we sit down and we took a song, Cherry Red, which I had done on Decca years ago. Clean Egg made a hit out of it. Quite a few cats got rich. And we changed it around, called it Terry Lee, Terry La.
Ah.
And we did that, and then we wrote the TV Mama. I got the word TV Mama from Sophie Tucker, last of the Red Hot Mama. One time she was on the air, on the TV there, and they was wisecracking back and forth about different movie actors and everything. And she was mentioning, yeah, you fell into the party, you really was the TV Mama with the big wide screen. So I said, that sounds pretty good. So I kept that in my head. I said, one of these days I'm going to do a record over that. So I finally put it together and made me a song out of it.
That was like when the televisions were like 7 inches, and they were, you know, they had a lot of bars around town where the people would hustle in there and watch the ball games.
Watch the TV.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Sell one drink and then have a good time. Everybody be sitting there watching the ball game.
Yeah, right. Or the wrestling matches that used to come on.
Yeah, there used to be lots of kicks.
Yeah. TV Mama. Here's memories of the late Sophie.
I was in my bed sleeping. Oh boy, what a dream. I was in my bed sleeping. Oh me scream. Picture. Get it tastes like candy. Boys, I really go for sweets. I love her from her head down to her little bitty feet. Yeah, she's my TV mama. One with the big wide screen. Every time she loves me. Oh yes, I'm bound to scream. By this time I'm rolling and tumbling, talking all out of my head. Yeah, this time I'm rolling and tumbling, man, I'm talking all out of my head. And when my baby shook me, man, I fell right out of bed. TV mama.
TV Mama. Yeah, that's Big Joe Turner. This is Jim Pewter on KMET 94.7 in Los Angeles. We do this kind of thing every Sundays, 10 o'clock to midnight. And 24 hours a day, by the way, if you're doing something to make news or if you know about news that's happening out on the street, here's the KMET news number to call any time of the day or night, 937-8086. Big Joe, I'm looking at an album here. It's Volume 2, Urban Blues, New Orleans style. There's people on here like Smiley Lewis, Wee Willie Wayne, Amos Milburn, Fats Matthews. And there's a cut here featuring you and Fats Domino. And it says inside it was previously never released before until it came out on this legendary Master Series, which I heard is coming out again. And it's called Lucille, and Fats was featured on the piano on this side, huh?
Yeah, we were in the studio down in New Orleans because we used to always run around together and go to one another's sessions. All these cats was hanging out because we was playing in a joint called the Dewdrop Inn. That's where all the musicians, when they go to New Orleans, that's where everybody would head to the Dewdrop Inn.
You know, Richard Pennyman, Little Richard, cut a record about a year ago, Dewdrop Inn. It was,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little Richard was we found Little Richard down in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
He was working down there for Red, and we had a little combo down there. And we started them off. Red, Fats Domino, we had Ray Charles. We used to play with Ray Charles. And, another fellow made, I can't think of his name right now. He's lives out here. I can't think of his name right now. I'll think about it later, but I mean, we used to all have a lot of fun by just jamming, have jam sessions.
Yeah. And some of those jam sessions, were they ever recorded, or was it just like you get together and you got some new material you want to kick around for a session maybe coming up in the future, huh?
Well, most of the time when we go to the nightclub, everybody was having a lot of fun. See who could buy the most drinks, and everybody have a big party, and just have a good time. Everybody get up and do their little part,
Uh-huh.
Try to out-sing one another, see who was good. Show out, and get the kicks so we could stand back and argue, well, you need to do so hard tonight. We fixed it. We sat back and laughed. If a cat made a mistake, he was in a world of trouble.
Lucille, Big Joe Turner with Fats Domino.
Is the sweetest girl I know. that she calls them turnip greens. Man, she's the best old baby man that I ever seen. I got every kind of patch on my pants, baby, but a greenback dollar bill. I got every kind of patch on my pants, all but a greenback dollar bill. But I love Lucille, yes, I guess I always will. When I first met Lucille, I had money and clothes too. When I first met Lucille, I had money and clothes too. Now she's gone and left me. I'm wearing a boot and a shoe. Shoes, dungaree, red jacket, shirt. If you please, mom, boogie, woogie, boogie, woogie, boogie, woogie, country girl. Well, I mean, what I mean, mom, boogie, woogie, country girl. Now you dig that music with a beat, rockin', rollin'. Is the meat, mom, boogie, woogie, boogie, woogie, boogie, woogie, country girl. Well, I mean, what I mean, mom, boogie, woogie, country girl. On Saturday night she comes down, played the jukebox and let the hair on down. My boogie woogie, boogie woogie, boogie woogie country girl. Well, I mean what I mean, my boogie woogie country girl. And roll! She can milk a cow. Don't like squares, cause daddy taught her how. Boogie woogie, boogie woogie, boogie woogie country girl. What I mean, my boogie woogie country girl. She's up every morning about 5:30. She lets you go fishing cause it keeps you alive. My boogie woogie, boogie woogie, boogie woogie country girl. Well, I mean, what I mean, my boogie woogie country girl. Hang around, dig my baby, cause she really goes down. My boogie woogie, boogie woogie, boogie woogie country girl. Well, you dig what I mean, my boogie woogie country girl. Yeah, swinging band, I like a good rocking band. Yeah, my knees start to knocking, and I love to start to rocking. Yeah, my boogie, boogie woogie country girl. Early in the morning. Hey, turn me on.
Corinna, Corinna, come on back home. Big Joe Turner. This is Jim Pewter on KMET 94.7 in Los Angeles. And we're doing this thing live tonight. It's August 22nd already. And Corinna, Corinna. Wonder where she is tonight, huh, Joe?
Yeah, there was a lot of cats like to know.
Yeah, and Boogie Woogie Country Girl, right back to the country. With Joe Turner, we heard that. And then Lucille with Fats Domino. Recorded in New Orleans, was it, Joe?
Yeah, right down in the city of Louisiana.
Ah, yeah. And we're going to be hearing some other sides like Nobody in Mind, and we'll get to Cherry Red. And if you'd like to dance to Joe Turner's music, don't forget this coming Tuesday night, I'll be emceeing a record hop at the Factory this time around. We were doing our hops for the past couple of months elsewhere, but starting this Tuesday night, it'll be at the Factory, and that's located 665 North Robertson. It's in West Hollywood, and it's like right off of Santa Monica, the street there. And it'll be Tuesday night, 8:30 to 2 in the morning, and it's going to be a record hop, and we're also going to do a lot of things. We'll have some of our regulars there, like Rockin' Ronnie Weiser, Boppin' Bob Hansen, Jim Roop, Susie Cream Cheese, and the Frogman will be back. And I'm looking at a poster here. Shows a picture of Chuck Berry. It says here, "Have you heard the news? Everyone's good rockin' tonight at the Rock and Roll Record Hop. Do the rock a Billy Boogie and dance to the records of Eddie Cochran, Buddy Holly, Joe Turner, Howlin' Wolf, and a lot of other fine folks." Okay, it's 665 North Robertson, West Hollywood. You can be 18 years old to get in, 18 years and up, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you. And as the weeks go on, we'll have some occasional rock acts stop in and lip sync or do some live things too. So that'll be at the Factory Rock and Roll Record Hop with yours truly. Hope to see you out there this coming Tuesday, and we'll do it together. 665 North Robertson, West Hollywood, the Factory, Tuesday, 8:30 to 2 in the morning. Rock and roll, right, Joe?
Right.
Yeah. You got to come out one of these nights, one of these Tuesdays. We're going to do a thing from Boss of the Blues. Joe Turner sings Kansas City Jazz. Atlantic LP had some fine cuts like Cherry Red and I Want a Little Girl, Wee Baby Blues. Some of the people on the session, which was cut in New York, Joe Turner vocals, Joe Newman trumpet, Lawrence Brown trombone, Pete Brown alto sax, Pete Johnson piano, Freddie Green guitar, Walter Page bass, Cliff Lehman drums. Fine musicians. And this is a standard, St. Louis Blues. I bet you've done this many times in the clubs around the world, huh, Joe?
Yeah, we used to do that for the kids.
Yeah.
Have a lot of fun doing the St. Louis Blues, because we ain't do too much here lately because everybody's on a different kick, you know.
What do the young people ask you most, like when you meet them? Do they want to know what went on when you were back, like 30s, 40s, 50s, doing your type of music? They do get involved, but what are the questions that come up most of the time?
Well, most of the last they like to know why is my voice so strong? How do I keep it up, you know? And what do I be thinking about when I'm singing all them crazy songs and stuff like that, you know? I tell them, you know, I've been doing this for a long time. They don't really think it's true, because today now they figure this type of music is brand new, because I wouldn't want to disappoint them, because it's been around for a long time. They change it from different styles, different quarters of life. We've been putting this down for lots of years.
And the young people who are really involved with the music, the ones who like read the magazines and the books, and they go back to shops that have a lot of old records, you know, they thumb through and they say there's Joe Turner on Atlantic, and let's see, here's some more, here's like an old Clovers record, and you know, things like that, and they really get into it.
Well, I dig the kids, you know. A lot of times I play in these different places. A lot of these youngsters, they have never saw me, but I mean, most of them have heard of me somewhere down the line, you know. So they get excited. They think, well, they're going to play for me. They feel, oh, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
We always go back in the dressing room. I bring the guitar back there, you know. I will sit down and say, what we gonna do? We all want to get together, you know. I said, well, all we gotta do now is put it in the key and C, and we gonna do it like this. I said, you just kick it off, baby. And we get together and they say, oh, we got that, Big Joe. It was good. I know you had it. Let's keep on rolling. So I don't ever bug them too much, and then when we get up there, they play it like they've been playing it all along. Maybe they might make one or two mistakes, but as we do 3-4 numbers, they fall right in. They catch on real kicks. I got a little club up in the hills there in Topanga. I got a real group of band there. The oldest one about 14 years old. I go up there once or twice a month and play. And the youngest kid is, I think he's 11. He plays the organ. And that cat's really well. It's a lot of fun to see them little kids wailing the blues. Well, they'd get a kick. We used to play all night long, boy. And one thing they do play loud.
Yeah. Joe, the times have, like moved forward like anything else. It's one thing we can always be certain of. The days end and new days come upon us. But times have changed, and they're changing more. In the beginning of your career, there was a lot of dues to pay, I imagine, and there was some hard times. And a lot of times, I imagine when you're singing some of these songs, flashes come back in your mind of places you've been, people you've
Well, I
seen.
used to run up and down the road quite a bit. I spent half of my life on the road, riding automobiles up and down from town to town. I don't think there's no place over here in this part of the country that I haven't been one time or another. Back in little places where you didn't think there was no dance hall in them places, back in the woods, in the big town, we used to play them all, But everybody be back there rocking, wouldn't be nobody back in there. You say you go back in the drive and it's dark, and it's so quiet back here, nothing but the crickets and things. But they turn on the lights, and about 9 o'clock, people come in their wagons and their horses and buggies and things coming out, they be rocking. Joints be really rolling, man. People come from everywhere. You'd be surprised, man, how much fun they have back in them country towns.
Yeah. Let's go up to the city right now and
do the thing, huh?
yeah, St. Louis. Okay.
Yeah, St. Louis.
Sun go down. See the evening sun go down. Makes me think I'm on my last go round. I'm feeling tomorrow like I feel today. I'm feeling tomorrow like I feel today. Gonna pack my trunk and make my getaway. St. Louis woman, where the diamond ring. Oh, the man around our apron string. If it wasn't for the powder and the snowball hair, that girl of mine couldn't gone so far. Yeah, I got the St. Louis blues, blue as I can be. That gal got a heart like a rock down in the sea. Oh, well, she wouldn't have gone so far
St. Louis Blues with Big Joe Turner. This is Jim Pewter on KMET 94.7 in Los Angeles.
Run, yeah, pretty mama. Sit down on your daddy's knee. I want to tell everybody how you been sending me. Well, if that's your secret, you better keep it to yourself. 'Cause if you tell me, I might tell somebody else. I ain't never loved, and I hope I never will. Cause the love and proposition is gonna get somebody killed. Yeah. Now you can take me, pretty mama, chunk me in your Hollywood bed, and eagle rock me, baby, till my face turns cherry red, cherry red. Ah, put an apple on that cat's mouth. You're a cool one. You're a cool one. Now I ain't never loved, and I hope I never will. Well, in love and proposition, gonna get somebody killed. Now you can take me, pretty mama, and chuck me in your Hollywood bed. I want you to boogie my woogie till my face turns cherry red, cherry red.
Little boogie woogie action there, huh, Joe? Cherry Red. That's a tune that you wrote, huh?
Yeah, a long time ago there. Was thinking pretty good.
It is. This is great tonight, having Joe in and playing records like Chains of Love and Flip Flop and Fly and Honey Hush. And it's a Sunday night, good old rock and blues night, huh? Until midnight we go, and Joe's going to be here for about another 5 more minutes. And while we were playing the records, Joe mentioned that one of the tunes that he really gets into and likes is I Want a Little Girl. And it came off the same LP we heard, St. Louis Blues. And what do you like about the tune, Joe?
Well, it's Pete Johnson played a lot of good piano, and the boys was working good. We made it in the back of Carnegie Hall. In a little small studio. We couldn't find no studio in New York City. So they got a studio in the back of Carnegie Hall. And that's where we cut this album at.
How many pieces were on it, do you remember?
Oh, we had about 10 or 12.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of
Let's give it a
cats out of
listen.
New York.
Yeah.
Some of Count Basie's boys. We had quite a few of them hip cats there. We got them out of the bed and come up. We really had a good session. Everybody enjoyed themselves.
must be the one that's all alone. I want a little girl to fall in love with me. I want a little girl, love a lot. I'll give her everything I've got. Yeah, that she can cook. Oh boy, she's suiting me to a T. Now I don't care if she weighs a half or doesn't wear fancy clothes. I wouldn't even care if she doesn't wear nylon hose. I want a little girl. She may not look like the kind in a picture book. Oh,